So today, in a landmark verdict, the Supreme Court upheld the 10% pro-poor quota, a flagship move of the Modi government to essentially benefit the economically backward, the economically weaker sections. The 5-judge bench of the Apex Court voted essentially 3:2, 3 judges in favour of reservation, 2 against. So you had Justices Dinesh Maheshwari, Justice Bela M Trivedi and Pardiwala upholding the quota for poor, while Chief Justice Lalit and Justice Ravindra Bhat dissented. The Supreme Court's nod to this 10% EWS quota has obviously triggered a political war. We round up all the reactions first in this report.
सामान्य श्रेणी के गरीब युवाओं को शिक्षा और सरकारी सेवाओं में 10% आरक्षण नए भारत के आत्मविश्वास को और बढ़ाने वाला है.
It was in 2019, before the general elections, when the Modi government announced 10% quota for the poor in general category. Seen as a game-changing move to empower the poor outside the quota ambit, the move had run into legal hurdles. But 3 years later, the centre stands vindicated, with the Supreme Court putting its seal of approval and upholding the 103rd Amendment to Constitution. A 5-judge bench led by outgoing Chief Justice Lalit delivered individual judgments and finally ruled 3:2 in favour of the quota law. The judges supporting the quota for poor, Justices Pardiwala, Trivedi and Maheshwari, said that it did not violate basic structure of Constitution. The dissenting judges, Chief Justice of India and Justice Bhat, said amendment undermines fabric of social justice and emphasized on the fact that majority of the poor belong to SC, ST, OBC categories.
This has already raised a lot of concerns in the political sphere of the country, but also raises important legal questions when it comes to the reservation policy of the country, particularly since there are multiple other cases pending before the Supreme Court regarding SC, ST and OBC reservations. However, this verdict marks a major shift in policy when it comes to reservations in India.
SLP यहाँ पेंडिंग थी. इलेक्शन के पहले आनंद फानन में 10% आर्थिक आधार पर आरक्षण दिया गया, जिसको आज यहाँ पे मेजॉरिटी व्यू है जस्टिस महेश्वरी के साथ में जस्टिस बेला त्रिवेदी एंड जस्टिस पारदीवाला, इनके व्यू ने अपहेल्ड किया है कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन अमेंडमेंट को.
The Supreme Court verdict sparked celebrations in some places, with Dogra front workers dancing to drum beats and distributing sweets in Jammu.
बड़ा स्पष्ट फैसला है. किसी ने गरीबों के विषय के अंदर विचार करने का प्रयास करा. आज गरीबों की सुनवाई हुई है. अब गरीब का बच्चा आरक्षण प्राप्त कर सकेगा नौकरियों के अंदर. आज गरीब का बच्चा डॉक्टर बन सकेगा. आज गरीब का बच्चा इंजीनियर बन सकेगा. आज गरीब का बच्चा ऊंचे पदों पर बैठ जाए.
The quota for poor was hailed by the centre and the BJP, but saw massive pot shots from opposition quarters. Congress's Udit Raj took a massive dig at the Apex Court, terming it casteist. The Congress distanced itself but targeted the BJP, prompting attacks from the saffron outfit.
Why have they been rejecting all matters of SC, ST, OBC, saying that 50% limit cannot be exceeded? How could it be exceeded? Again, I am reiterating that EWS, I am in support of EWS, I am not opposing it. However, the mindset is getting reflected in the judgment.
The words of Dr. Udit Raj clearly amount to contempt of the Honorable Supreme Court of India. These are scurrilous remarks, and in a democracy like ours, they should be condemned, and we hope the Honorable Supreme Court of India will suo motu take cognizance of the words of Congress party leader Dr. Udit Raj.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट के निर्णय के साथ जो संविधान को मानने वाले लोग हैं वो सब उनको मानने को तैयार है.
जानना चाहता हूं कि 47 साल की सबसे बड़ी बेरोजगारी जिस सरकार के पास हो, जो आर्मी में, सेना में भी 4 साल के लिए भर्ती करके नौजवानों को बेरोजगार कर रही हो, उसके पास नौकरियां कहां है? ये तो भाजपा का चुनावी हथकंडा था।
DMK chief and Tamil Nadu CM Stalin called the verdict a setback to struggle for social justice. His statement drew ire of BJP again.
Judgment, they have mentioned very clearly, the majority judgment, this 10% EWS quota is important to further social justice, because social justice in totality means you got to take everybody along. Some could be socially backward, some could be economically backward. So everything we call that is justice. So they say this 10% EWS in the judgment will further the concept of social justice. So I think at least the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, M.K. Stalin, has got very lot of unfounded fear.
This is the first time even that quota in jobs and education will be based on economic status and not caste. With Anisha Mathur in Delhi and Sunil G. Bhat in Jammu, Bureau Report, India Today.